So this is number 3 in my truffle videos, and this video is all about these, the summer truffle. Now, a lot of places will say this is a black truffle, and it is a truffle and it is black, but it's not a black truffle. Now this truffle will cost you about $300 a pound. Now black truffle may cost you as much as $1,000 a pound, and a white truffle will cost you $2,000 or $3,000 a pound depending on the time of year and the season. But this is a summer truffle, and it's a different truffle from the black truffle that's called a black truffle. So if someone sells you this, they're swindling you. It's very nice, but it's not a black Perigord truffle, which is what a black truffle really is. So this is the summer truffle, and it comes up in the summer. Black truffle in the winter, white truffle late autumn. So this is the one that you'll find in the summer. Now let's cut one up and see what it looks like. So here we have some black summer truffles, and let's go and cut one open. Now that's what the inside of a summer truffle looks like. It's light brown. Now black truffle is black inside. Black truffle as an ingredient is absolutely fabulous for all kinds of cooking. The summer truffle is more nutty flavoured, less potent than a black truffle, and much less potent than a white truffle. But it will still taste delicious with lots of different foods. Now you can use these just like a black or white truffle, grated over things like pasta, put into eggs. You can even put them with fish. Makes the fish very fishy. You can stuff chickens with them. You can consider a truffle as a delicious spice on pretty much all food. That's how I use it. Sometimes I'll eat one raw, which is very nice indeed. Very much like a nut. So I'm going to make a little recipe, the simplest possible recipe you can make with summer truffles. And it involves boiling an egg. Now this little gadget here is an egg boiler. So all you do is you fill this little container up with water depending on how many eggs you're doing and how hard or soft you want them. So for soft boiled eggs you just put a little bit of water in and you pour it in there like that. So let's take our eggs and put them in. Doesn't matter where you put them. You can put up to half a dozen eggs in here. And you take the lid and you put it on, and then all you've got to do is press the go button, which is here. And then you just wait. And in a couple of minutes, the water will boil off, the steam will come out here, and the eggs will be perfectly ready. So the machine is now boiling away the water, and that's steaming the eggs. And that's actually faster than doing it the old-fashioned way of putting it in water and bringing the water up to the boil and then waiting 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. The boiled eggs are cooling. What a racket! Well, frankly, I think I'd prefer to do it the old way. But anyway, Bond technology, you've got to give it a go. So now we're going to use another gadget to open the egg. This is my favourite. This is an egg cutter. Would you believe that? See those teeth? That's how it cuts. So you take your egg cutter, you put it over the top of the egg like that, and then you cut the top off like that. Voila, perfectly cut egg. Now the trick to this game is to make a bit of space. Now this is a soft boiled egg. It's lovely. It's a free range egg. Our chickens eat better than I do. But anyway, it all comes out in their eggs. So first of all, we'll make a bit of space. Then we take a slice of truffle. Salt and pepper. No, that's not an egg, that's a salt and pepper cruet. There you go. Put the salt on, in this case pepper. And then the salt. See, they do it the other way around in France. And then take the truffle and break it up into little pieces. As much as you fancy, really, the more the better. Just little chunks. That'll have to be not a little chunk. Just pop it in the egg, like that. So once you've done that, you take your spoon, and if you're like me, it doesn't like to spill,
Just mix it in.
So I like to leave it for a bit to let the truffle flavour get into the egg.
Here we have an egg, soft boiled, with salt and pepper and truffles. Now if you don't like pepper, don't put pepper in. If you're not into salt, don't put salt in. But the idea is dunk your pieces of truffle in the egg yolk.
I'm afraid if you don't like runny eggs, this is not going to be a recipe for you, but I love them. Once the truffle has soaked in to the egg yolk, you just eat it in the normal way. But the truffles will have made a massive difference to the flavour. Delicious, absolutely delicious. This is a raw egg. Absolutely wonderful. The truffle just explodes the egg. Little pieces in there, so when you fish it out, you get a little truffle bomb and all that delicious egg yolkness. Can't be beaten. Absolutely can't be beaten. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Remember, summer truffle, it's the cheap one, if you call $300 a pound cheap. It's not a black truffle, it's a summer truffle. Black truffles are Perigord truffles, much more expensive and quite a lot tastier. If someone sells you one of these as a black truffle, they're swindling you. Because it's not a black truffle. Even though it's black and it's a truffle, it's still called a summer truffle. And the difference is, it's got a rough outside and it's got a light brown inside. It's a wonderful thing with many, many foods. Breads, butters, fats, starches, meats. You name it, truffles taste great with everything.